I'm Cathleen Falsani, and I wrote Belieber, Fame, Faith, and the Heart of Justin Bieber. It's a book that looks at the soul behind the famous haircut and the puppy dog lyrics and all the purple to examine Justin's Christian faith and how he communicates it and how that affects his fans and their own faith. So the book explores, first of all, what Justin has said about his faith, how he communicates that to his fans, whether it's on Twitter or through a song or a video or an interview, and then also how his fans react to it and what it has said in their lives, how instructive or influential it's been in the lives of these young people.
I was actually watching an interview on YouTube, and he was talking about what his biggest influence was, and he said his mom, but then he also said that God and the Bible really keep him strong.
I'm a fan of Justin Bieber because he is an amazing singer, and I think his story is really inspiring.
I think that it's a great thing for this culture to have a very huge artist that loves the Lord.
His faith and the fact that he talks about it, and talks about it so openly and so comfortably, is also affecting a lot of these kids. I read a tweet yesterday from a girl saying, the way you talk about your faith has made me believe in God. I didn't think God existed before. When's the last time you heard that about a pop star? And that's one of the reasons I wanted to write this book, is to tease out all that he said on the public record, and there's quite a bit, about his faith, so that his fans and their parents and their teachers can see it in one place and say, this is the conversation Justin is having with the world. This is the kind of conversation that we can have. How is his music affecting you? How is his story affecting you?
I wasn't really surprised that he was a Christian because he showed it through his actions and like what he said and stuff.
I wasn't shocked that he was a Christian because of the way he acts. And especially the song Pray, he talks a lot about like people being in poverty and how he can pray for them and stuff.
He really shows how he's a Christian through his singing, and he really like offers up to his fans and he gives back, and I think that's really cool of him.
Whether it's Justin Bieber or another kind of music or a movie that they're obsessing over or a television show they can't get enough of or a book series that they can't get enough of, whatever it is, it's a point of entry and connection with your child or with the kid in your life that you're wanting to have that connection with, to talk about things that are really important. You know, it's how do you have this conversation about faith and doubt and God's love and grace and beliefs and people who are different than you are, and what does it mean to be loved in the world, and who's your neighbor? How do you get into those conversations without sounding like you're, teaching a Sunday school lesson?
I think that's great outreach for his fans, and to have such a huge icon in American pop culture that loves the Lord is just incredible.
I would pray for him and just say that I hope he goes really far and that he will just continue to show Christ through his singing and spread through his Christianity through everyone who watches him.
Yeah, I do think it's important for big stars like Justin Bieber to talk about being Christian and stuff, because it's a good influence on me, especially because him being in the spotlight a lot is kind of hard for him to come out with being a Christian and stuff, but then it's also a good role model because of the way he acts and stuff.
I would pray that he never changes and that he glorifies God through everything that he does as he is right now, and that he'll continue to grow in his faith and in his fame as well.
His story has only just begun, and I think the story of his faith is one that's going to be more and more prominent over the next few years. At least I hope so. I don't think when you have a heart for God like I think Justin does, it's hard to hide that.